Wrestling fans, East Coast Pro Wrestling, we're here at Adrenaline TV taping, and Gino Caruso along with Kevin Apollo, and we'll kick things off with the very unorthodox JGeorge against Bad News Dillinger.
Folks, I'm standing by at this time with the unpredictable JGeorge, and tonight you go one-on-one versus Cory Dillinger, but unfortunately you've been quite the losing streak lately.
Yeah, man, you know, I've been alive for 27 years, man. You could say I've been on a losing streak for 27 years, but tonight that ends, because I said from day one here in ECPW, doesn't matter how big you are, how accomplished you are. The only thing that matters is when you go out there and you fight, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. And the only difference is tonight, I'm going to be on the winning end of that fight.
Back to you, Gino.
I mean, I know the fans don't really care for Bad News Dillinger.
No, not at all. Especially after what Team Shazam has done over the last couple of months, crippling Crazy Ivan, actually doing their best to try to cripple the Colossus, although, as we saw, their efforts were kind of futile, because all they did was enrage the animal. But, you know, like I said, Team Shazam has done nothing to endear themselves to the Adrenaline TV audience.
Well, you know, say what you want about Dan the Man. He's held on to that belt for a few months now, and he's defended it against some of the best top names in the wrestling industry, and he's still champion.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, like I said, whenever Dan the Man gets gold, you'll never find someone more dangerous and more focused or more cunning. Whoop. Beautiful crossbody attempt by JGeorge denied.
Right there.
That's it.
Ooh. Slammed him. He didn't just slam, he drove him.
Yeah, that's right.
With authority.
Putting a brand new ring to the test here. This beautiful ECPW Adrenaline ring is just a work of art right now.
And we're coming to you from the Knights of Columbus in Ridgefield Park, New Jersey, which is now the ECPW Arena. I mean, it's a beautiful facility. Fans, you want to know how to come to one of these TV tapings, stay tuned. At the end of the program, we'll have all the information for you. But right now, Cory Dillinger's been pretty much handling JGeorge pretty easy.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. Oh, like
the big man to the outside.
JGeorge with a flump, sending the big dog to the outside of the ring.
Yes. It looks like he's literally beating Dillinger to the punch.
I was going to say, too, I was kind of surprised that Dillinger got not to take anything away from him. I'm surprised that Dillinger has been able to more or less have his way with JGeorge. I mean, his style is so unorthodox. He can brawl, he can get technical.
How do you prepare for something like that?
Why? You know, it's just, well, I guess, you know, as it goes, the only counter to power is power.
Right?
You know, when you're someone Dillinger's size and that amount of force that you can generate, that is the great equalizer / the great neutralizer.
Fans, we had a great card for you this week. We're going to see returning Big Jim Colosimo take on the Merengue Warrior, and then later on, TV champion Sam Shields will defend against Aaron Bradley.
We're looking forward to seeing Merengue. He's, you know, we haven't seen him in a little bit, but
no, he's still. He took a pretty good beating on the hands of Andrew Anderson.
Well, yeah, Andrew Anderson, you know, hurt his back, put him on the shelf for almost 2 months now.
Look at that! He just muscled.
Oh! Wow! The modified TKO right there, just twisting JGeorge is not. Wow! I'm shocked. Wow!
That looked like it was a 3 count.
That looked like a 3 to me, but there's no instant replay in wrestling, and JGeorge gets to live the fight
another day, at least another few minutes.
Now, if I'm Mr. Dillinger, I understand he's frustrated. He thinks he just won this match, but now's the time to put it away.
Right.
You know,
would you say that Dillinger, is he the enforcer for Team Shazam? You think he's the guy that Dan the Man goes to if he's got some dirty work that needs to be done?
Yeah, you know, listen, I think, you know, listen, when you look at Dan the Man's history.
Oh, nice roll up.
Oh, wow.
1, 2. 3. He got him.
Got him. That's what I was talking about. Wasted too much time. Dillinger going to put this away, and when you leave someone like JGeorge,
I'll tell you what,
he is.
that was a surprise. I would have to say that's an upset.
That is a huge upset.
He just rolled one up on him.
But this is why you seize opportunity when it's there.
Lack
Things
of
like
focus
that.
right
Yeah.
there. Caught. I'm sure somewhere Dan the man is not going to be happy about this.
You know the champ is not pleased.
Merengue got the crowd going.
That's right. Andrew Anderson may have vowed to break his back, but I don't think he can break this man's spirit.
Not at all.
As we're heading into Christmas chaos, Andrew Anderson also vowed to take the Merengue Warriors mask.
Well, you know the history behind the Lucha Libre mask.
That's right.
How important it is to them, how sacred it is. So for him to get that one more match, in fact, tonight he was supposed to wrestle Andrew Anderson tonight, and DeVito backed at him. And he says he's only going to give him one more chance, and that's going to be at Christmas Chaos on December 18th in Allendale. And like you said earlier, he's got to put his mask up.
Absolutely. Listen, you know the luchador. You know, it's a long and proud tradition. You know, these warriors even insist on being buried in their masks. You know, when they make that great journey to the other side. So for the Merengue Warrior to potentially lose his mask to Andrew Anderson. But you know, more so than any other loss, this could be a career-altering match.
I'm sure if he has to unmask, that's going to be it.
I would actually think he
He's got
probably
the
have
big
to
man
break
dancing.
his back.
He's got the big man dancing.
Big Jim has no idea what's going on. Big drop kick, where's trouble since Big Jim.
We talk about unorthodox, wrestling style, and I'd say Merengue is quite the unorthodox. He'll throw you off your game back.
Absolutely. Listen, you can see it in Big Jim's face. He is frustrated. He does not know what to make of the Merengue Warrior. This can be both a good and bad thing, though, because Big Jim is a very, well, listen, it's in the name. He's a big man, a very tough man, powerful man.
Yeah, and filling in for Andrew Anderson tonight because DeVito says one more chance, and that's it for Merengue. And I'd have to say that if Merengue did lose that Christmas Chaos and he has to unmask, I'm pretty sure that would be the end. I don't think he would continue wrestling.
I don't see how he can.
That would be such a blow to his ego.
There have been so few wrestlers out there who have lost their mask and have gone on to continue. It would be a shame to see the Merengue Warrior go.
Yeah.
But as much as I'd hate to have to do it, though, I have to give credit here to DeVito. The match did not change here until the last minute. Merengue spent this time preparing for Anderson.
Well, yeah, it's mind games. Yeah. And DeVito's, we know DeVito how good he is at that. He's going to do whatever he can to try to throw the guy off.
I'm shocked that the cheapskate opened up a checkbook to pay Big Jim to step in for the match.
Well, yeah, he must have borrowed from some friends and relatives. I'm sure he hit him up for a touch in the locker room or something. Fans, the cards and letters been coming in about Joey G, and we talked about a few weeks back. Next week, Joey G will be here in an ECPW ring to address the fans. Next week, fans, you will get to hear Joey G in the ring, and it was your cards and letters that kept him going while he was going through his illness.
This is going to be must-see TV here. It's going to be great to see Joey G back here with us. He's integral member of the ECPW family. We've all missed him. We all love him. And I can tell you right now, he is very grateful that with all this love and support that the fans have shown, on social media, with the cards and your letters. And, we're looking very forward to hear what he has to say next week.
It seems like a Big Jim, once he's settled things down here. Oh, right across the midsection.
Wow.
Once he's got through the little bit of, that kept him off balance, now he's taking control.
Well, when I see Big Jim, I can't help but think of a shark. He keeps moving forward no matter what happens. Right? And the second he gets his hands in you, it's boom. It's like there's blood in the water. You see the shift in you see the shift in his gauge change, and he just gnaws and gnaws.
Working over the abdominal.
There you go. We got the confirmation.
Now, is there an alliance? Is DeVito, you think, possibly looking to manage Big Jim and Colosimo down the road?
I think so.
We kind of fit into his stable.
Yeah. Listen, we talk about Dan DeMann loving gold, but we talk about Dan DeMann loving gold, but Doug DeVito also loves gold, and it's been a very long time since DeVito and his motley crew.
He's had a drought.
Yeah.
The power is evident there, Big Jim. I mean, he's got those big arms wrapped around Merengue, and he's squeezing the life out of him.
It'll be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, Big Jim will work for the highest bidder. Doesn't matter.
Right?
Doesn't matter who you are.
Folding him up like an accordion.
Wow. And that's it. That's what we were talking about before. Power. It's the great equalizer. It's the great neutralizer. Merengue Warrior is a very seasoned athlete. He's taken on men all shapes and sizes.
Colosimo.
But when you...
That's a little bit of cocky of opinion. You can't beat the Merengue Warrior like that.
Nope. I think Big Jim's taking this a little too lightly. You know, he's relying a little too much on that power. He should have put the man away. But again, here we go. There it is. That fighting spirit.
He's starting to dance around.
See it.
he's starting to get it.
Oh, that forearm. I don't know if you can hear it, but
Merengue Warrior's a tough competitor. Ooh, it's a lot to move.
That's a lot of man to move there. Oh, that kitchen sink. Oh, but it looks like the Warrior managed to roll through. Oh, taking it to him.
With the big man off balance.
Nice. Big Jim is just... Big Jim's not going down.
Got to capitalize on that. You can't get him off his feet, though. He's just way too big.
The big man is definitely rattled, though. Nice spinning back kick. Sends the big man into the ropes. What's Merengue doing here? Going up to the high rep district. And Merengue, beautiful drop kick off the top
got him
rope.
Down. It took a lot to get him off his feet, but he finally did it.
Si, senor. Finally got the man down. Let's see if Merengue can capitalize.
Merengue with quite an extensive martial arts background there. He's showing his kicks and to keep the big man off balance. Ooh. And he's got to really utilize all of his body weight to try to put everything into a punch or a kick to get Big Jim off his feet.
You can see, though, the damage that Big Jim did early in this match. It's hard to take his toll. Merengue kind of slowed him down. Nice up and over. Beautiful big knee right to the jaw. Big man is out of his feet. Spinning back heel kick sends the big man down.
You're right, Kevin. You see Merengue keeps grabbing his ribs that he worked on earlier in the night. This could be it.
I think it's all she wrote.
That might be it. But it took a lot out of Merengue to do that because of the rib injury earlier in the match. That bear hug took its toll.
And you got to remember, too, listen, Andrew Anderson, he did a lot of damage to the ribs and to the spine.
He's recovering from that.
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
Big Jim Colosimo to the outside.
He hasn't been gone that long. And sometimes it is that warrior's pride that although it forces you to fight on and dig deep, you know, this is going to be one of those times where that pride is going to do more harm than good here.
And it's true. And now he just rammed his back into that post on the outside. Big Jim's looking to finish him off. They both got to be careful they don't get counted out.
Yeah. Big Jim's hurt here too. Oh
my God! He moved the ring.
So it's amazing when you telegraph it and the man moves.
He just got it in time.
That wily veteran, the Merengue Warrior, he couldn't chop the big Sequoia down.
Well, he's been a fighting TV champion, no doubt about it. And he's putting that belt up on the line tonight with Aaron Bradley. And win, lose, or draw, they do have a rematch set for Christmas Chaos.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm standing by at this time with none other than the game changer, Aaron Bradley. And tonight, you have an opportunity at Television Gold versus Sam Shields.
Andrew, I was having a really good day until you started talking. Anyways, Sam Shields, last time we were facing off, you had Ali Rex finish your bouts and she cracked me with a good open hit. Something funny? Anyways, let me finish this. Sam Shields, I'm out to prove one thing and one thing only. You're no machine, and you're just human. I hope you slept really good with that belt held tight, because tonight it comes home with me.
Brandon Alpha, I heard, has voiced some grievances about not being awarded his light heavyweight title yet. He has promised that he will actually be taking it out on Sunday Kiss if it is not in his possession by the time he arrives to the arena next week.
Already making demands.
Yeah, already making demands.
Why not?
Why, yeah,
Everybody else. Yeah, it's amazing the turnabout of Aaron Bradley over the course of the last year or so. I mean, his demeanor just total change.
This television gold is on the line tonight as the champion, Sam Shields, goes one-on-one versus the game changer, Aaron Bradley.
Aaron Bradley, this isn't the first time we've crossed paths. Tonight, you step in the ring with the machine, Sam Shields, the ECPW television champion. And the only thing changing in this game, buddy, is your win-loss record. You're going down one more loss, and the machine is picking up another win.
Hope you take care of business, champ. Back to you.
I mean, I didn't see it, but
I didn't think he grabbed any hair. It was just like a good technical wrestling move there.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what's called wrestling.
oh,
Vicious elbow.
but this is why a strong fitness regimen is important. You look at the neck of Sam Shields for those traps, and less than man would have been knocked out, but the muscular definition of Sam Shields kept him in this contest. These guys are just volleying back and forth here, man. This is really impressive. Beautiful flying head scissors, says Aaron Bradley into the rope.
Nice move by Sam Shields.
Oh! Oh, nice
Skin the cat.
It's a beautiful athletic display here. This
Nice roll up.
Wow. Nice drop kick by the
Beautiful
machine,
drop
sends
kick.
Bradley down to his back.
Vicious.
Yeah. It's been a hell of a contest so far. What a great main event here to close out this episode of Adrenaline TV.
Nice suplex. Will that be enough? Great leverage on that. Sam Shields is a machine. He's a wrestling machine. He goes
it.
When you're going to see him wrestle, he will give you everything he has. I know a lot of people say that, but he will give you everything he has.
Ooh. There it is. I guess you got by hook or crook, right?
Picked out a body part. I mean, we can say what you want about Bradley. You don't like his change, his attitude, but he's a very accomplished wrestler. I mean, he knows what he's doing in that ring.
Listen, I'll say since the change, Bradley has definitely kicked it up a notch. It seems like he found himself. A little trip on the dark side, and he's become a much more focused competitor. Again, very vicious. And at the end of the day, this is
It's about wins or losses.
Yeah.
And if this is what he thinks he needs to do to get a win, whatever psychologically or whatever it is, he's getting more wins.
Well, and since the change, look, when before he decided to take this trip down the dark side, Bradley was in a rut. Fantastic matches, but he just couldn't quite find the win.
Right.
And listen, since he's done it, he's made a name for himself. He took out an extremely accomplished performer in Sonny Kiss. He took out a rising star in Ali Rex. On multiple occasions he has pushed the machine to his limit.
And these guys are both in danger of getting counted out.
There, got the 7 count here. Bradley and the machine have to find a way to get back in this ring. The machine eating the ring steps.
He may get counted out here.
Oh, looks like Bradley rolled in, tried to reset that count there. Very move by Aaron Bradley. Or rather, I should say, very
Sam Shields is lucky he didn't slice open his head when he hit those steel ring steps. He hit it on the corner, and that could have very easily gouged an eye or cut open his forehead. But Sam's a tough guy. He's a physical. That's why he's the TV champion.
That's right. Well, what do they say about it? Stuff is a $2 steak. He does not go down easy.
And Bradley's smart wrestling, picked out the body parts, been injuring it and sticking with it.
Was it Bradley tried to out-athlete him. They were more or less stalemated. So Bradley very wisely changed tactics. Again, you might not like it, but this is what works. If the machine can't wrap his arms around you, he's not going to be able to suplex you. Right? If the machine can't raise that arm, he's not going to be able to fly. He's not going to be able to hit that patented tornado DDT that he likes to pull out. He's not going to hit you with that explosive T-bone suplex.
Right?
He is limiting the machine's arsenal here, and putting him through it, man. Right now, the machine is going through his own personal crucible.
Well, like we said before, win, lose, or draw, whatever the outcome of this matchup, the rematch has already been signed. So whoever is champion, they will defend that belt against the other one, and that will be at Christmas Chaos on December 17th in Allendale, New Jersey. But right now, it looks like Bradley is really putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder.
Ooh, look at this. He's driving
cross
that
face a little
right,
bit. Yeah. It's those little things like that you see that make a difference.
Could you imagine the psychological advantage Bradley would have if he walks out of here with that TV title going into Allendale?
Then all he has to do then is hang on to it. He doesn't have to beat him.
That's true. It's champion's advantage. You don't have to beat the champ. I mean, rather, the champ doesn't have to beat you. You've got to beat the champ.
No!
We got the damage to the arm. Couldn't cinch it on quite as tight. Bradley able to roll through. Caught him by surprise. Wow, right back to the arm.
Well, Kevin, you brought that up about he loves to use that T-bone suplex, and he tried it, but I think the damaged arm, he wasn't able to quite get him over.
He said Bradley had this well scouted out from the word go here.
Oh, his feet on the ropes.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna cheat, at least try to be subtle. That was as blatant as it
trying to
could.
hide that.
No.
Just had his feet up there for no reason. The referee obviously saw it. The fans really appreciate the effort of Sam Shields and how hard he wrestles and what he does. He's not a very vocal guy. He's not a rah-rah cheerleader type of guy, but if you had to pick somebody to be on your team that's going to give you 100%, that's Sam Shields.
Absolutely. Sam's an old school type of athlete. He lets his...
He modified that T-bone a little bit because of the injured shoulder, but he got him over.
That's it. Listen, his ability to pop those hits made a world of difference there. Bradley essentially went flying right across the ring. And this adrenaline crowd, man, they're throwing all their energy at the machine here, trying to help him rally up to his feet and get this win. Both men have pushed each other to the limit here. I wouldn't be shocked if it didn't go to a time limit draw. Ooh. Wow.
A vicious right hand.
Yeah. Those big right hands right across the jawbone of Aaron Bradley. Man, Bradley is seeing the Tweeties right now.
Fans, don't forget, if you want to find out about ECPW upcoming events or how to be a wrestler or where we're going to be coming up or what TV's playing in your area, stay tuned at the end of the program. There's going to be a number to contact or a website to go to. And right now, looked like he was going to have a sleeper hold on.
Oh, beautiful super kick.
Sam Shields may be knocked out.
I think Aaron Bradley just won this thing. Oh!
Milliseconds. Wow. Away from a new champ.
That is an angel's hair away from a title right there. This is smart by Bradley, not succumb. Maybe I
now he's getting frustrated.
Soon.
Now he's getting frustrated.
Can't touch the ref, kid. Don't touch that ref. You're going to lose this match.
This is what happens with Bradley. He loses it. He loses control, and he acts like a spoiled little brat.
Yep. Let's say instead of doing that, he was on the right track there. Even though he had He had the machine dead to rights, and although the machine managed to kick out, he kept going back to the pin covers. You're forcing the machine to expend a lot of energy.
Oh, he's got him up.
Oh, took a little too much time. Look at this. What?
They may have knocked the tooth out of Bradley's head.
Dumped the kid right on his head. That single
That's
solitary truth here just went flying in the front row. Get out!
Are you
How do
kidding
you
me?
kick out of this?
And Sam Shields can't believe it. I can't believe
I
it.
can't believe it.
The fans can't believe it.
This kid ate his Wheaties.
I don't know.
I don't know how you kick out of that.
Sam Shields, we usually don't see him go to the higher elevations. This is not his forte.
Oh, missed with that big line.
Oh, no.
Oh, Falcon's arrow. Is this it?
That could be it.
Oh, what do
No,
we got
he's going
here?
for like a submission hold. Did he get it?
Did he just get it? Did he get it?
He won?
Oh my God!
Did
Did
he
Aaron
submit?
Bradley just won the? He just won the TV title.
Commissioner's here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our match has reached a time limit draw.
Wow!
Time limit draw.
Time limit draw.
Therefore, still, the ECPW Television Champion.
Wow! I got to give it to Bradley. He took the machine to its limit. He just wasn't able to get the job done fast enough. And like you said earlier,
Let's see if we can get Sam Shields over here on the mic.
you got to beat the champ. You have to beat the champ. The champ doesn't have to beat you. But sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. The machine barely survived here. Bradley had it dead right.
How are you about to know that I'm better than you? None of these fans here about to know I'm better than you. Time it or not, you're going down next time. I didn't tap today and I never will, Aaron Brad.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoa, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, as per order from Gino Caruso, on December 17th at Christmas Chaos in Allendale, New Jersey, there will be a rematch between Alan Bradley and the Machine Sam Shields for the ECPW Television Championship.
Oh, they're going at it now. They may not wait the chaos.
They're hooking it up.
We got to what a way to end this week.
Wow! Oh my God! This is real.
Let's get. We got to get somebody to get him in the back.
Guys! Wow!
We got to
Bradley
get
just.
this. We got to get in control here, fans.